Alright, what's up YouTube? Back again with another video. Today's the 3rd of January, it's Friday. Today I got chest and back. It's my second chest day and then my second back day of the week. And today how I train them together, I don't do too much volume, so I'll probably only do 2 or 3 back and then only 2 chest. 4 total sets of chest and then I'm gonna go about 5 sets of back, maybe 6, I'm not sure yet. And I might do shoulder press today or I might save it for tomorrow for my shoulder and arm day. But yeah, I'll see you guys in. Alright, so right here for my first back exercise, I'm doing a high to low row, and this is for your lat. So, I mean, just probably a common exercise that people, you guys probably see like people doing it on one knee. But the problem with that is when you do it on one knee, you're not really as stable. Like once you get to a weight that's too heavy, your body you're going to go forward. You're not gonna be able to handle it because the weight is too heavy. It's gonna be pulling you. So better do it with the bench or some type of support system. Well, obviously, like a bench is probably like the best thing to use. I'm still warming up. This is my first warm-up set. This for my lat, right? So I want to have my elbows tucked in close to my body. I don't want to be rolling like this. You want to target your upper back like a rare dough, that's cool. But this for my lat, so I want to have my elbows tucked in and do like this. Boom. Another thing I like to do is I kind of like scrunch to the side, like I put my lean on my lat, and that's good and bad. I mean, it's good in the way that you feel your lat a little bit more, but it's kind of bad in a way where you limit range of motion. Because when you're doing it just straight up like this, your body's more upright, your body's like more open, your lat's more open. And when you kind of scrunch down to your side, you limit the range of motion. So you're doing I mean, it's a win-lose situation kind of. You feel your lat more, but you lose range of motion. So if you're like barely learning how to do the exercise, kind of leaning is probably good to help you activate your lat a little bit more. But I guess as you progress more, you should be a little bit more upright, a little bit more open. I still scrunch my lat just because I like it like that more. I'll start my first set right here. And as I mentioned before in my previous video that I think range of motion is important, you know, especially for the majority of exercises. But you gotta kind of find a middle ground. You can't really just be focused on just range of motion on every single thing, because that just leads to you kind of limiting yourself on intensity. So yes, a range of motion is important, but you also want to make sure you're training hard. So don't get so fixated on, you know, your technique, your form and stuff like that. And just train hard. Train heavy, train hard. So I just finished my set. It's been probably about a minute and a half. I'm still a little tired. I like to rest about 4 minutes, give or take, on these like heavier exercises. I got 7 with my right arm because that one assisted, and on with my right arm, yeah, and on my left arm I got 7. I had an extra one, but my left arm is the stronger side, so I wasn't gonna do 8 and let this part get bigger than my other side. It's important to make sure you're training your weaker side first and then moving on to your strong side and matching those reps, matching that intensity. Yeah, so right now I'm gonna do my second set, 8 to 10 reps. I think probably get like 9-10 reps, honestly. 30 pounds probably a little too much of a drop. I was doing 107, I went down to 80. It was about 27. Oh no, it's cool, I think actually. Getting right here, staying nice and tight. Again, when you stretch on that first rep, you don't need to overstretch. To kind of get a good stretch, come down. I guess I didn't mention it, but you see how I'm grabbing it? I'm grabbing it not pronated, not supinated, however this is called, to get like my hand even. And as I pull, I don't rotate my arm. Either way, I just pull straight. If you can do underhand, I say you just pull straight. Don't try to like rotate your wrist as you're doing the rep. Underhand is cool too. I think you probably just use your bicep a little bit more, but if you're training good, you should probably just keep most tension on your lat. But if you're pronated, pretty hard to keep that elbow tucked in. So either do it like this, or supinated, which way. Grab it, keep your arm like that, and yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna do cable flies right now, but the other cable is taken. So I'm just not gonna like sit around and waste time, right? What I normally do if that happens, I'll just do like one cable and I'll just warm up my chest. So by the time I get to my actual cable fly, I don't gotta do like one warm up or something because my chest is already warmed up. So you see it's a little bit harder when you do stuff without a bench. Like right now, I only have 27 pounds on the bench, but only like my core hurts just kind of having to hold the weight right here. Alright, here I got my last warm up set chest. Is really a feeder set. I'm just gonna do about 3 reps to feel the weight. I'm either gonna go up to 65 or 62 on the weight. I'm not sure yet, depending on the field. And the reason I'm not sure is because my chest is still a little bit tight, like the upper chest. I really like flies, but flies are an exercise that I find damage your chest the most. Kind of meaning just that you're gonna be sore from this exercise for a couple of days. I mean, whether it's cable flies, dumbbell flies, the peg deck machine, anything like that, just that fly motion, if you do them correctly, they really damage your chest. So right now, my upper chest is still a little bit sore, a little bit tight, and I tend to recover well. I mean, I sleep about 8 hours a day. I eat well, so as long as you're recovering well, everything's on point. You should be fine. But even like for me right now, I trained chest. I trained chest 4 days ago, and it's still a little bit sore, a little bit tight. But I did do a little bit more volume than what I tend to do. That's most likely why. But still, you want to be safe. You don't want to hurt yourself. Your head up, chest up, big deep stretch. I don't know anyone in the gym right now, so I don't really have nowhere to hand me the other cables. And I want to go ask someone random because I don't know. I don't like asking random people to spot me. So I'm gonna see if I can do it by myself. If I can't, I'll probably lower the weight and just do more reps. Oh well. We'll see. God damn it. Oh. Holy shit. We got it, man. God damn it. I can't lock up. Fuck. Yeah, that being away by myself was just too much. Yeah, I think how much I do the other day, I don't know, 6, 7. I'll have to go watch the video, but fuck, man. I should have had 6. I should have had 7, honestly, but granted, that shit was just too heavy. God damn. Alright, so I'm about to start my back off set right now. I was thinking about doing a drop step, but I'm not going to. I didn't really like that first step. That's alright. I'll just do a drop set on my Smith machine press today. See, that's what I'll do. So I'm pretty sure I mentioned in my other video that when I do a drop set or a back off set, I drop about 20 to 30% of the weight, right? But I don't go on my phone and like calculate 20%, 30%, 25%, however. I try to do like some quick math. But I was doing 65 pounds, right? Let's just say I was doing 60. If I were to take 20 pounds off, that's about 33%, right? 20 times 3 is 60. 33 times 3 is 99%, whatever. If I was doing 60 pounds and I dropped 15, that would be about 25%. 15 times 4 equals 60. So right now I'm doing 65 pounds and I dropped 15 pounds. So I know that I dropped a little bit less than 25, right? Yeah, a little bit less, somewhere between 20 and 25% is what I dropped. And you just have quick math like that. You know, it's not like calculate everything. Right here I got some chest supported dumbbell rows. I'm done exercising honestly like a cool little while. It's probably gonna be my second warm up. I don't know how heavy I'm gonna go because I haven't done this in a while. Probably months. It's been months since I've done it, because there's how many machines and stuff. I'll feel a little bit better, but again, these next couple weeks I'm just gonna be doing like whatever I feel like doing. That's why I do my knee split, trying out different exercises just to see what I'm a program. Yeah. All right, first set right here. About the 90s, but as I'm standing here, I think that's too much. We'll see. Oh. Oh, yeah, way too much. Oh, damn. Sort of some not so great reps. That's alright. Fuck. I'll just drop down to like 75, 70. Alright, dropped down to 70s. Going for 8 or 10. So yeah, the other weight was too heavy. I look back at the set. I didn't have my elbows out enough. I had them a little too tucked in. Mentioned earlier, it's gonna be my I would do a Smith press machine today. When I got here, all three of the machines were available, so I was able to pick and choose. I like this one because the bars, I don't know if you can tell from there, but the bars are a little bit bent. So when I go down, it allows me to go a little bit lower. Like, it allows me to go a little bit lower, a little bit more stretch from my chest. If I were doing like a regular barbell incline press, I wouldn't like that because it'll make it a little bit unstable. But since it's on the Smith machine, it's alright. And to make sure like the seat is even, what I do, I kind of just put the bar down, and then like where the rings on the bar, I kind of just go over with my hand, just make sure it's even. Like right here is good, so that's where I'll leave it. And then when I get on the bench, I move it backwards or forward, just depending how it feels like where I want it. When I hold the bar, I tend to put like the middle of my thumb on the rings, or sometimes I'll put the end of my thumb on the rings and just go a little bit further. It kind of depends how I feel. Again, chest up, head back, shoulders pinned. I don't firm my elbows all the way out. Obviously, you go down, it's a little bit awkward. I don't tuck them in all the way neither, because then that'll be more of a tricep press. To kind of find position like where you like it. Right here, I probably have to put the bench this way, forward a little bit, just so my arms can get a little bit more under. Yeah. It feels a little bit stuck today, so it feels a little bit stuck, so it's probably gonna affect how much weight I can do, but that's alright. So this Smith machine is an angled Smith machine. It's not straight up and down. So I want the bench facing towards the angle. So when I'm on it, when I go down, I'm going down at an angle and pushing up at an angle. I wouldn't want the bench flipped around, because when I'm going down on the eccentric part, you're gonna be going like backwards on my body towards my neck. So I have the bench facing towards the angle of the Smith machine, and that's the way you want it. Same thing when I do squats towards the angle. I don't have it backwards. And yeah. Alright, so I did 55 and a 35 right now, 225 for my warm-up set. Honestly, that felt fucking heavy, bro. Like, I couldn't push that weight up. It felt way too heavy. So I only added a 10. See how many reps I do. I'm gonna go for about 6 to 8 for my tosser right now. 5 pounds less than what I was doing 2 weeks ago. Or 10 pounds, I guess, but oh well, nothing I can do about it. Just the machine's kind of stuck, so I feel a little bit heavy. I'm going a little bit wider, because right now when I went a little bit closer, I stacked my arms, and when I got down here, it was a lot of pressure on my forearm. So I'm going a little bit wider today. Yeah. No, I'm gonna drop down to man, that was 245. That's 245. I'm gonna drop down to 215, I think, for my 8 to 10. That was a little too heavy, man. Alright, so I'm gonna do 215. I don't have my rats on or anything. Like, I'm just annoyed with that previous set. Like, just annoyed that like, I don't feel like putting it on, bro. So I don't know. I'm going for 8 to 10, but I don't even know how much I'll do. If I want to get 5, then I'll get 5, bro. Fuck. That's right, I got 8. As I mentioned in my first video, like I'm able to do the weight with all my wraps and stuff, but right now my wrists hurt just from doing that weight. But oh well, man. Right now I got two more back exercises. I'm gonna do one of the chest supported rows and then just finish one set of that and one set of pull-ups, and then for a total of 6 sets today, and that'll be all. All right, so I decided to do this one right here. So the other day when I did it on my back day, I had my elbows more tucked in because I was doing more for my mid back. But the chest supported rows I did earlier with the dumbbell, I had my elbows a little too tucked in, so I'm gonna do this one for my upper back this time. So I'm gonna try to keep my elbows out as much as possible. And your upper back is a little bit weaker than your mid back, so you do have to go a little bit less weight. I think I'm also only gonna do one more set, which is gonna be this one. This one I'm gonna be like kind of this position a little bit, keeping my elbows out as much as possible. So when I do it from my upper back, I do want to hold it all the way out, not on this side right here, but just kind of all the way in the corner right here. It kind of just helps you put your elbows out. Right here. Grab it good, nice and tight. Elbows out. And just roll. Fuck. Oh no, it didn't look like my elbows dropped, but I gotta watch the video back. That felt good though. That was a good side really fought my traps right there. My rhomboids a little bit. Alright, so next I'll have pull-ups. I'll see you guys over there. Before we go over there, a little posing. Chest pump is a little bit gone. Alright. So, as you can tell, no pull-ups here. The pull-up bar I used was taken, and the other ones, 2 of them are like on the squat rack, and those were occupied. And the other one I kind of got a jump, so I can't strap myself, so I'm gonna use those. So right here, wide grip pull down, right? So as I mentioned in my back video, when you're doing them for lats, kind of want to make sure you're straight up, not rocking back and forth, just pulling straight down. All right, my first and only warm-up set. I'll probably put the bench thing one more down. But yeah, so when you're doing that for lats, when you're wide grip, you want to be no rocking back and forth, nothing. You kind of get in a good position and just roll, boom, boom. Same thing when I said when you're doing pull-ups. When I was doing pull-ups the other day, my back was pretty much straight the whole time, no rocking back and forth, none of that. Just make sure you're keeping tension on your lat. All right, so my first and only set here, I'm gonna hold it a little bit wider than what I did on my warm-up set, because why not? So right here I'm only up to 175. When I do my other pull-ups, like with the for my mid back, upper back, I do go heavier up to 205. That's where I'm at right now for that. But when you go wider, it's harder, so you gotta go a little bit less weight. Right here, pretty wide. Boom, get nice and tight. Lock in position and just go down. My range of motion starting to decrease. I know I'm towards the end of my set. One more. No, I can't no more. That was good. So when you do them wide like that, you should kind of feel it like on your lower lat, a little bit on your upper lat as well, because you can't really take the muscle group out. But when doing them wide like that, you're biting the lower lat. All right, so back in my car already. Today was my chest and back day. I don't know if next week I'll do another chest and back or just have my chest and back day separate for both days next week. Well, I'll just kind of see. Again, just trying different exercises, seeing what I like, what I don't like. So by the time February comes, I could make my new split. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, anything, go ahead and comment them down. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.